Good morning. This is Tracy with TotallyTraced. I am here to make a card, and surprise, it's not an Easter card. In fact, I'm going to be making a masculine card. So raise your hand if you struggle with masculine cards. Yeah, my hand is up in the air too, and we all look silly because we can't see each other. But anyway, masculine cards are hard. At least for me, I struggle with them. In fact, we had a great debate at my last class of the reason that they're hard. And somebody said men don't appreciate the cards as much as the women do. And it sparked a huge controversy over that. But I think the reason I struggle with masculine cards is because I like to make everything look pretty. And you do that with flowers and ribbon and embellishments. So I'm going to tell you why Gears and Textures is a must-have stamp set for masculine cards. And don't get me wrong, it's not only for masculine cards. You could use it for any card. But I have loved using this set because, so you're looking at the stamps. Let me show you the dies that are part of this bundle. And so I had an epiphany because I pulled this out the first time. Now I had like no inspiration. I made nothing. I just kept looking at this and I was like, I don't know what to make with this. And I put it away, went to bed. And then in the middle of the night, I woke up and I thought, oh, the gears are the flowers and these can be like your ribbon. So you can use this as you would any of your flower sets and just think of it that way for your layouts. And that has helped me tremendously. Another reason I love this set is because if you like making those grunge cards or lots of textured backgrounds, this is perfect for that too. So I'm going to show you a little bit of everything with the card I'm making today. And I am called TotallyTraced because first my name is Tracy, but I also believe crafting is all about tracing other people's ideas. Whether you're copying exactly, which I welcome you to do with any of my cards or videos, or you're copying just a piece. So today, and I'm gonna like pull up her name real quick because I wanna give her credit. So Christie's Stamping Spot is where my inspiration is coming from today. And so about, I'm gonna guess, 5 to 10 years ago, Stampin' Up! Had another set that was called Geared Up Garage, I think. And so it had gears and she made a card using that, which by the way, great secret is that if you follow Stampin' Up, you know that they tend to recycle ideas. You know, like we had a hydrangea set recently. There was one about 5 to 10 years ago. So if you're falling into that, like I just Googled Geared Up Garage and I got all kinds of ideas. And so this card is coming from her. I'm copying her color scheme and some of her techniques, but I'm going to change up everything else. So I have, this is basic gray, and then I've got a white card base. So my card base is 8.5 by 5.5, and I've scored it at 4 1/4. And then my basic gray is 4 by 5 1/4. All right, and then I just want to see if you are here, please say hi to me. I'm just trying to get it up so I can actually see you if you say hi to me. There we go. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create that background. So this is one of those stamp sets that is great for that. So you've got all these fun different textures to put in the back. And I think I'm going to use all of them. And I am going to be heat embossing today. So what I'm going to do is, let me get organized here. All right, so I've got my embossing buddy. I'm just gonna run it over my paper and then I'm gonna run it over my tray as well. All right, and then I've got my Versamark ink. So I'm gonna stamp all these fun textures using the Versamark ink. Let's see. So we've got that. We've got this big circle. And then we've got an ink blot. I told you I'm using it all, right? And one more for this. And no, I don't want to use that one. Let's not go crazy. All right. Hi there, Sue. Thanks for joining today. So I'm just going to randomly stamp these. I love this one. I've used this one a lot. And we'll put some dots, and feel free to like layer over. All right, I'm trying to be quick because you want the embossing powder to stick to this. So I'm really not putting much thought. All right, let's see if I was quick enough. So I'm putting this in my tray, and then I've got the Wow Black. I think they actually call it ebony. All right. Look at that. Okay, I love it already. And then with my tray, I can just dump all this right back in there. All right, now I'm going to use my heat tool, and we're going to watch this transform. And I'm looking to see, I don't know if I pulled out my tweezers, because sometimes this can get a little warm on the hands. There we go. It's taken a while for that first one to change. So I don't know if you'll be able to see it on camera, but you can definitely see it in person. It just gets really shiny when it's actually done. So Sandy, Cindy, I'm glad you could make it today. I'm making a masculine card today. I would love to hear everybody's thoughts. Like, how are you with masculine cards? And if you're an expert, share your secrets. All right. So that is our background. I mean, look, you could just put a sentiment on this. This is one of those stamp sets that you can make your own designer series paper out of it. This bundle is really amazing once I finally figured out how to use it. Okay, so now I'm using the silver foil paper, and I cut out the gears. So when I pulled out a whole bunch of them, and I'm just going to layer them on. And then I wanted to show you a cool technique. Sorry, my camera's bouncing all over the place. I also just use my Versamark and put, let me actually show you instead of trying to describe it. So I just kind of blotted where I want it to be. And then I did the same thing with the embossing. I have found that with the silver foil paper, you need to be a little bit heavier handed with the Versamark ink. It doesn't like to stick to it as much, but it does give a cool effect. And then of course you could stamp right on here too. All right, I'm really missing my tweezers here. And then same thing. Whoops, I'm blowing gears away. And it gives that really cool effect. Like, it looked like I didn't have much powder on it, but then when it turns, it really gives that black effect. All right. So I've already went ahead and die cut some. And again, I was just going to lay them on here. I might have, my paper is curled from the heat. I might have to glue it down to really see what what I want it to look like. And then I might die cut some more. We'll see. Let me glue this down. It's bothering me. Hi there, Jane. Just gonna hold that down for a second. There we go. All right. I really like that one, so I'm not sure I want to cover it up. So might go this way. All right, I feel like the gears are getting a little bit lost in that, but I have a solution for that too. So this I die cut out of the Stylish Shapes. So it's a piece of vellum. And so do you see how it just helps that pop a little bit? All right, well, I was going to cut some more gears, but I'm not sure I need it. Let's look at what a sentiment will look like. So I pulled out Trusty Tools just because this bundle pairs so nicely with the gears and textures. And in fact, I've moved this to this matting because I have made so many of these little screws. Here's a gold one that just happens to be on my table. So I'm going to use a sentiment from here, and I'm using You're the Most Awesome. I mean, it's a very versatile sentiment. On the inside, I could say, have a great birthday. I could say thank you. I could say Happy Father's Day. You're the Most Awesome can be for anything. And then I'm thinking that that will fit in my hexagon punch. Yes, it will. All right, let's get a piece of paper that I can cut. And some black ink. Which, if you haven't seen, Stampin' Up's coming out with a new black ink. If you're a demonstrator, you can pre-order it starting on Tuesday. One of my favorite perks about being a demonstrator is that I can get everything early. If you're not a demonstrator and want to become one, I have the link in the comments. Yeah, I think I've got enough gears already. Okay. Here's going to be the challenge. It's whenever you're working with vellum, if you use adhesive, it's going to show through. So I'm going to actually get this piece on here first, because then I can hide adhesive behind it. So like this, I can pop up there. Whoops. And let's see. I'm going to get these pieces on there too. On Wednesday, it's my next online class, and I will be using this bundle. So join me. That's at 5:30 on Wednesday, Eastern Time. And then if you're on my email list, you'll get all the information in Sunday's newsletter about how to get the kits that you can make the same cards. Okay, now I'm going to flip this over, and anywhere that I have a die cut. See, like I can put one there. I'm going to use a big one over there. Let's see. I bet I can hide one here. And now this will be attached and nobody will be able to see all that. Okay, I'm going to put that there. Hi there, Marie Christine. And we're just going to put glue on that side and then a dimensional on the other side. And that just makes everything layer evenly on your card since this side is popped up. And I definitely should have put that down here because I'm going to cover up all that fun inking that I did. All right. Oh, I forgot. I also die cut this. So remember what I said about use it as ribbon? Yes, I'm going to add that. If you're wondering what I'm talking about, at the beginning, I talked about how hard making masculine cards are. And then this set makes it so much easier for me because I think of these gears as flowers and then these pieces as like a ribbon. And right, that's probably where I would put a piece of ribbon. Lisa Marie is saying, love it. Thank you so much. I'm telling you, it's funny. The first day I opened up this set, I was like, I don't know what to do with this. I shouldn't have gotten it. Masculine cards are terrible. And now I've had so much fun playing. All right, there we go. Lots of technique, but you can see how amazing this set is, all the different things that you can do with it. I hope you love it. Again, join me live Wednesday, 5:30. I'm going to be making 5 cards using this set. All right, I will see you then.